The news at noon is brought to you by Owensboro Health. Get care from Owensboro Health's pulmonology and sleep medicine teams in Owensboro and Madisonville. OwensboroHealth.org. A Henderson County Sheriff's deputy is facing criminal charges. The Henderson police made the arrest, but details surrounding the arrest were not released. Deputy Gary Jones recently named in a lawsuit after a woman who was a passenger in a vehicle involved in a pursuit was shot. Sunday, Jones was booked on charges of assault, unlawful imprisonment, and harassment. He was released on a $500 bond. An Evansville woman is accused of leaving the scene of a crash involving a child riding an electric bicycle. Officers responded to the hit-and-run around 4 Saturday afternoon. The child said she was riding on Madison and couldn't stop at the stop sign. She said that's when she entered the intersection and struck an SUV. The child's mother reported the driver initially stopped and appeared to be pulling over, then left the scene. The child had several injuries, was taken to the hospital for evaluation. Mia Sia McMain is in custody. And police arrested a man Friday night after he was seen crossing the street naked. When officers asked, he didn't know his name. George Rinkin Jr. had dilated pupils, appeared confused, and was unable to tell officers where he was coming from or going to. Rinkin told one officer he may be on drugs and told another that he was on shrooms, fish, and shrimp. Rinkin was charged with public intoxication and indecent exposure. This is WIKY News.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The second suspected gunman in that mass shooting in Seattle is still on the loose. Police say one person's in custody, but a second person is believed to have been involved. When the two began firing at one another, 3 were killed, 4 wounded, including a 2-year-old boy. Evacuations underway for 300,000 people in Central Europe. They have fled their homes amid massive wildfires in Spain and France. ABC's Marcus Moore is not far from Madrid.
The region had a very wet winter and also a spring, so there's a lot of vegetation, dry vegetation now. And also Western Europe had its hottest June on record, a kind of perfect storm for these fires to start and then move rapidly across the terrain, and the temperatures are expected to rise again.
Mediators say they have achieved progress in ceasefire talks between the United States and Iran, part of what helped a lapse in the fighting. Done deal. The contract has been inked and the press release is out, making LeBron James officially a Philadelphia 76er. This is ABC News.
From ABC News, Wall Street now. A key gauge of future business activity rebounded last month, at least partially, from an abysmal showing in May. Durable goods orders were up 0.3% in June. The Census Bureau says computers and electronics drove the increase. Equities investors were unfazed by the report on big-ticket items. The Dow Jones headed into the midday higher by 150 points. The Nasdaq Composite was down 0.2%. The S&P 500 was off 0.5%. Putting food on the table is taking a bite out of our savings. A new survey finds nearly 1 in 5 American adults dipping into savings just to pay for groceries. More than 5% are being forced to use payday advance loans to buy food. United Airlines hopes to get a lot bigger. The Wall Street Journal says United approached Delta Airlines last year about a possible merger that would have created the world's largest airline. Earlier this year, United explored a merger with American. Jim Ryan, ABC News.